Hello and welcome. So in this video, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take another type of libraries, and it will be probably with the you are going to use it a lot on your application, because in this course I just want to explain the things that you need to make a professional Android applications that you will be very proud of once you upload them to their users, your users. So actually, with the design, ladies and gentlemen, we get a lot of issues. For example, we cannot discuss the design that we are looking for. We need to try more and more to get the result that we want with the design, especially because we want to make sure that our application design is actually a great, okay, and our users will love this design. Okay, so we need to make sure that we are great designers. But with the help of this library that I will show you, it will be very easy for you, ladies and gentlemen. So directly I'm gonna open my Google Chrome. Here, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, what I say here, we have this library, okay, where it says HARGOT, then Opera, I think, then the name of the library, which is Material Shadow, okay, or this name I cannot spell it very correctly, so you can search for this link, this /https, then github.com, this HARG or JOT -opera /material shadows. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and once you open this, let me go back one step because I clicked by mistake. Now, as you can see, we have this GitHub page for that library. Okay, I just want to take a quick review of what we are gonna get. So as you can see, Material Shadow, we have these icons, and if we can go back, or sorry, go forward, how it does it work, we need to show some of the examples. So as you can see, we can add these shadows easily to the any image view. For example, we can add an offset, we can shadow add here, we can add a lot of stuff with this. Okay, so it will help us a lot and a lot. It has a lot of functionalities. So as I promised you, ladies and gentlemen, in one of the videos, when I said we are gonna learn how to add shadow very easily. Okay, so what we are gonna do, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I'm gonna search for the dependency, and here we have it. Just add here where it says the usage, just add the following dependency on your build.gradle. So I'm gonna copy the implementation line. Okay, going back to my Android Studio, inside the build.gradle, we should paste it somewhere here. Okay, between these dependencies, I'm gonna paste it and sync my project. Also, I'm gonna go back while Android Studio syncing, and let's see, for example, some of the stuff that we can read about this library. How does it work? For example, the Material Shadow wrapper is an extension of the relative layout. The Material Shadow frame layout wrapper is an extension of the frame. Use any of them as per your convenience. Okay, and you can of course go and read this whole stuff. I'm not gonna read it for you because it's too long. We are gonna directly go to the examples and how we are gonna work with this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so let's see if Android Studio finished. No, it's still syncing everything. Will download some of the stuff that this library require. Okay, now Android Studio finished syncing this library for us. Now the idea, ladies and gentlemen, behind this library is actually it will give us the ability to add a tag with the name of the library, and inside that tag we need to add the view that we need to add the animation or the shadow on it. So I'm just gonna edit my relative layout, just add this the closing tag for our relative layout, and here inside it we are gonna add everything. So I'm gonna go back here. Let's copy, for example, this the example one. Okay, the simplest one. I'm gonna copy it, going back to the Android system. I'm gonna paste this line here. So of course we need to add an image. Okay, so I'm gonna just type any images that I have in my project. Okay, so as you can see, we have this image right here. Okay, now let's zoom in. Let's, for example, increase the shadow a little bit. Okay, and ladies and gentlemen, we should see the shadow. But for example, with this version of Android Studio, actually I have tried a lot of the libraries, ladies and gentlemen, and it was not working. Okay, and when I run my application, it work just fine. I do not know the reason behind this. Actually, this is the problem with the Android Studio, okay, this version. Okay, I do not know why. They should fix it really soon. Okay, so we are gonna add it right here, but once you run it on a real Android device, you will see a great result. And even, for example, with the bar on the top, okay, we should see it. Okay, but here in the preview tab we cannot see it, but in the the action bar that's contain the menu, for example, we should see it. But with this version of Android Studio, maybe they will add it very soon. So let's go, for example, and copy another one. Okay, for example, this one. Okay, my idea here, ladies and gentlemen, it's just to show you how to use the library. Okay, let's go, for example, change the image here to something else. We have this image right here. So here what we have, ladies and gentlemen, we have this tag, this opening, and this is the closing. It's actually come from the library. Okay, and inside of it we can add the view that we want to assign the shadow to it, and in this case, for example, our image view. Of course you can use buttons, whatever you want. Okay, but in my case I'm using just image view. Okay, you can add it like this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so copying this code from the official website, then inside of it add the view for that you want to add the shadow on it. For example, here could maybe button for your case. Okay, and of course we cannot type it like this because we want to remove this drawable, and everything should be stay the same. Okay, for example, adding the text to be, for example, click me or whatever. Okay, and this will be working for all these stuff. Okay, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, the things is keep updating. For example, they may be updating their library, they may be adding so on and so forth stuff. So just make sure that, for example, you are using the latest version of the library, or you can read the full documentation of it. Okay, my idea here is just what you want to copy. Really, it's the opening and the closing tag. And here this tag, the inside, or this tag in the middle, you should add it by yourself. Okay, so maybe you are using a buttons, you are using text view, so on and so forth. So that was our second type, or that was our second type of shadow, of adding shadow, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and of course I'm gonna leave this for you to read the full documentation about this library. Okay, and just make sure that you are running it on a real Android device, and you will get a great result. So thank you guys so much for watching. We are gonna add more functionalities in the next few videos, and see you next.